Hey, it's part 2 of my videos for January 25th, 2011, Tuesday. It's 11:31 in the evening. You know what's crazy? Like, look at the camera. Like, it just brightens up when I touch my head. Like, I know that the software is working to compensate white balance. But it's crazy, because then I take my hands off of my head, and then it gets dark again. Then I put my hands on my head, and it's bright again. So I'm just going to record this video with my hands on my head. Okay. So, how's it going? So I wanted to talk more specifically about transitioning stuff, because that's also important, and I need to make sure that I keep on track with that, because otherwise this is just a journal about my gripes and complaints and lost love and unrequited love and cheesy cheese gossip about my life. See, hands go down, it gets darker. Okay, back up. I started hormones. I have to always do this count again. I started hormones on August 15th. So September's 1, October's 2, November's 3, December's 4, January is 5. I have reached my 5th month. Yes, I reached my 5th month of hormone therapy. Whoa, it's crazy. And in the past 5 months, lots of changes. Most of the changes, this is kind of weird talking like this. I can't do it. Most of the changes I've seen have been kind of more towards the last couple of months. And in the past couple of months, I've had really crazy breast development. And let's see, people are just messaging me on Facebook, and I keep forgetting to just, like, I can't do 2 things at once. I keep double booking. Okay, sorry about that, because it's just like, you guys are paying attention, you are taking the time to listen to me, and I'm being a jerk face. But breast development has happened a whole lot. I would say it's gone from, like, being completely, like, flat to, like, a pretty solid, like, mound, which is really interesting. I can feel all around, and there's, like, of course, hardness. There's a nipple shape has changed a whole lot. It's widened. It's definitely become a lot more sensitive, which is another reason why a relationship would be great, or something of that like, with which more intimate activity can take place, so I can find out how much more sensitive I am in there. But one day. And no nasty comments, please. Hair growth has dropped down a whole lot in terms of the rest of my body. But it's not like it's like the difference between, if you're playing a video game, a role-playing game, it's like the difference between the regular and then the plus one. It's like, it's nice, but it's not that tremendous. It's like finding $1 on the ground. No, it's more like finding a $20 bill on the ground. It's like, whoa, that's really neat. It's like you can buy a fancy meal with that $20. I don't know. You can get pretty far with the $20, but it's not like you can pay your rent with it. So it's like, with my leg hair, it's just like, it's not like, wow, I never need to shave again, but it's like, it's the $20 that I find on the ground every single month, which is pretty nice, because $20 is pretty. Actually, it's more like $20 that the pharmacy finds for me. But hands on the head, light again. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else did I write. What else did I write? Okay. Hands on my head again. Oh, another crazy thing too is just a huge change. Like, and I didn't really think that this was like so much of a thing that I noticed, but like my hip area had been hurting a whole lot. And at first I thought it was just because I've been wearing lots of high-heeled boots, which is just generally not good for anybody, because high heel anything plus boots in general, just like combo for lots of pain. Um, but for the most part, like even when I'm not, I'm like wearing comfortable shoes. But apparently, on hormone therapy for some folks, but if you're on estrogen and such, your 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 bone structure starts to rotate a little bit more, so that it makes more space to accompany child birthing. So like, while hips may not widen, like if you take it at my age, it still does rotate just enough so that it is more apt to childbearing. Um, but let's see, what else did I write here? What else did I write? Okay. But yeah, so there's been a lot of turning and such. So it's been like painful, but like I look in the full length body mirror, and I noticed that like my shape has definitely changed. I definitely retain a lot more weight than I used to, which is pretty cool because it's good for the winter. Stay warmer, last longer, stay fit. Um, but the staying warm part is pretty neat. Um, but also, yeah, I definitely have noticed that my shape around my legs has changed a whole lot. Tremendously so now. Arm strength has gone a lot, and I have been exercising, so I haven't stopped doing that. It's just that it may have pretty close to the same size. It feels like I've just lost the same amount of threshold. Like I can't lift things for as long or as heavy, but I can still, I'm still gonna be tough. And what else has changed? To my hair growth, I feel like my hair growth has definitely sped up a lot. I was looking at photos of my hair between now and past summer from beforehand. So like I've seen these intervals where my hair has changed a whole lot and grown a whole lot, but it's still fairly thick. It's like this texture hasn't changed that much. Vision. Some days my vision is just off the wall. I can see things really well close up and have very good peripheral range. My straight on sight isn't as good as it used to be, which brings me to another point where I feel like I need to get my eyes checked as soon as possible. So that's going to be a $300 to $500 investment, and I don't really have that much money head in my head. Look, it's brighter again. What else has been going on down in my body? But for the most part, I would say that I haven't seen any detrimental things happening at all. For the most part, I've been pretty healthy and eating pretty well. Um, so that's been good. So I've been in check with all that stuff. I do need to schedule another doctor's appointment. I've been kind of lax about not rescheduling the next one, and I kind of forgot about doing that ever since I got back from my trip. So no more of that business. And so yeah, that's been pretty much it so far. Psychologically, I would say that I've now pinpointed a particular set of days a week almost, where I feel like it's when my menstrual cycle would actually take place. And while I am not bleeding or things are happening per se down in my reproductive areas, I do feel a lot of I do feel a chemical change. I do feel like my mood changes a whole lot, and I feel less steady, and I feel lots of things change for 4 to 5 days, and then I resume back to normal again, or whatever normal is. But yeah, no, it's really interesting because I need to fine tune that a little bit more, and write a little bit more, and kind of see what all the details that are happening. So, to folks who are not on hormone therapy, I would say that I feel like, as somebody who has been timid about starting hormone therapy, being 5 months in, I feel okay. I feel like there hasn't been a tremendous, like, detrimental impact at all. I feel a lot more confident psychologically because, one, I'm doing something that I really believe in, and also, two, I feel like there is just like a high five going in between the hormones and my brain cells and everything. It's just like they're all just high fiving, like, good job, you rock. So it's been a good past 5 months, and I feel like first month nothing, second month nothing, and then it starts to just kind of click, like it just starts to be like, oh, your body's like, oh, this stuff is gonna be here for a while. Okay. So that's the news. And of course, like there's a lot of side effects with estrogen and such. So, make sure you're in the right state of mind. But in any case, I'm going to cut this video off here, put my hands in my head so you can see me for the last 30 seconds as I say goodbye. But, yeah, I'm pretty happy. And also, too, when I've been sick, I feel like I recover a lot quicker. That's another thing. So, which is pretty neat, because I'm just like, wow, I'm like the queen of like getting sick, and now I get back on my feet again quicker. So it's just like awesome. So again, that's something I need to do more research on. But again, this is another illness where I feel like I bounce back from pretty quickly. So that's the word. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And if you have any more specific questions, I am more than happy to answer them, because that's what I'm here for. So, for all you folks who tuned in for both videos, thanks for watching. And stay warm wherever you are. Stay dry. And I'll talk to you all soon. Bye. Oh, and also, too, I am on Twitter now. So, feel free to follow me on Twitter. My Twitter account is, I'm going to put it in my comments as well, or my description box, but it's tweet, TWEET, Christina, CRISTINA, no H, just tweet Christina, just all one big thing. So that's me, look me up there, and I hope you all are doing well.